Eyewitness News. Hey, scheduling question marks have led to some history at Northwestern College. This Saturday, they'll become the first football team in college history to play 2 games in one day. We're not talking baseball and Ernie Banks. 2 football games, an afternoon game versus Trinity, and the nightcap at McAllister.
So yeah, I told the guys yesterday, it's going to be a long day, guys. You know, from some of those guys show up at 8 or 9 in the morning, even if it's a 1 o'clock game. So.
And we're getting ready for
College Game Day, built by the Home Depot. Brought to you by Jimmy Dean. The day begins with a great breakfast. Happy breakfast.
Amazing story. It's a first in the modern history of college football as the mighty Eagles from Northwestern College in St. Paul, Minnesota will play 2 today. They got a home game at noon against Trinity Bible College. Then the quick shower, the change, put on the road unis, take a bus cross town to McAllister College and play a night game. It was the only solution to a scheduling dilemma. The players at Northwestern were, at first they were shocked, they didn't believe it, but they've bought in now and it kind of embraced the challenge. An amazing story. We'll keep you posted on what they do later on tonight. From a double
Well, in less than an hour, St. Paul's Northwestern College football team will take on McAllister College.
Yeah, but this is not an ordinary college football Saturday for Northwestern. In fact, today's schedule is more like baseball. Carol 11's Greg Vandegrift has the story.
I love college football.
When they hatched the game of football, they dreamed of days like today.
Great day for a game.
Priceless weather.
Go Northwestern.
For one game.
Yeah, Northwestern! Woo!
Perfect timing when Northwestern College's Eagles must play.
2 games one day, pretty big. We'll be doing 2. 1 at noon, 1 at 7.
Very good.
2 games one day, the only way this year to play a 10-game season.
We don't have the budget to change pants, but we'll have obviously a different jersey, and I got some new socks.
Though this last happened in football's dark ages, this team's not worried about the limelight.
A lot of hype and stuff like that, but don't get caught in that stuff.
They'll be up to the task, yeah.
And it quickly becomes clear.
Northwestern College football.
No doubleheader jitters for the Eagles in the opener against North Dakota's Trinity Bible College. First drive, first play, 45 yards and a touchdown. Next 3 drives, 3 more scores.
Stay with us all day long, Eagle fans, and become part of history today.
History this day means playing 8 quarters.
2 new inside backers.
Not just the traditional 4.
Just get in there, you make plays, and then you're down.
And game number 1 was done long before the clock expired.
I think it's going to be fun to get in on 2 games, and we'll bundle up for the night games.
Game number 2 is just a bus ride away. There's plenty of gas in Northwestern's tank.
We'll be fine. It's just being disciplined.
Greg Vandegrift, Carol 11 News.
Kickoff is at 7 o'clock tonight at McAllister. Right.
Well, just when they thought 2-a-days were over, Northwestern College, an NAIA school in St. Paul, Minnesota, had to play a doubleheader. Scheduling dilemma meant they played a game at noon and a game at night. Ernie Banks, honorary head coach. Northwestern College got things started against Trinity Bible College. Game 1, that was slow down. You got to pace yourself. You got 2 games in the crowd. John Polly going in and had a 39-0 lead at halftime. So I'm going to pull the Barry Switzer now. I'm getting the pads off the starters. We got a nightcap to go. Aaron Pennington, one of his 2 touchdowns, 59-0 would be the final in the opener. But that's just one. Coach, you ever put a team on a bus to play 2?
No, I never have.
You know what?
Unheard of. Did you ever want to?
In fact, I've never even heard of it. We don't believe it's ever happened before. Aaron Hunter passing to Josh Lundeen. And then later on, Ben Friedman would go in, and this is against McAllister, and Northwestern sweeps the doubleheader. 47-14, and they didn't really have to go to the bullpen, so the pitching staff should be in good shape too after getting two. 47-14, 2 games, 106 points, outscoring their opposition 106-17, 1,100 yards, 121 plays, and they will sleep well on Saturday night after playing a couple. What do you say, guys?
This is SportsCenter.
Touchdown! Northwestern College is a small school in St. Paul, Minnesota. One of their defensive linemen, Harold Hicks, is a 40-year-old freshman. The Eagles also have 2 players named Josh Peterson. One's a quarterback and the other's a running back. They were all busy Saturday when Northwestern played 2 games. That's right, a noon home game at Reynolds Field against Trinity Bible, then a 6.5-mile bus ride for a 7 p.m. kickoff at McAllister College, a day-night doubleheader. Logistical problems making this the only way they could get in 10 scheduled games this year. Northwestern in their home black jerseys for Game 1 against Trinity Bible. Aaron Pennington a touchdown there. Trinity Bible, the Lions' only 1 win all year. Aaron Hunter, Ben Wolson here. Northwestern wins Game 1, 59-zip. Then they had a 2-hour break. 6.5-mile bus ride to face McAllister for Game 2. The McAllister Scots winless on the year, and Northwestern wearing the road white this time. Hunter goes to Josh Lundeen. Eagles were up 33-zip at halftime. Then Ben Friedman scores. Northwestern wins 47-14. They sweep the double dip. Game day gang with an easy day. They only covered 1 game at Happy Valley.
And when SportsCenter gets back, SportsCenter brings back the best plays of the week. Courtesy Chris Berman, you know boom. 10 never good enough. Hit us up with Top 10.
Here on Columbus Day weekend, we kind of feel like old Chris. We're sailing the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria because it's such an exciting time. I mean, postseason baseball, football in full swing, college and pro. And here at ESPN, you see that we're in the middle of all of it. For the Penguins against the Bruins on Saturday night. Now this, are you kidding me? Division III, Northwestern College in Minnesota, Saturday at 1 p.m. had a day game against Trinity Bible College. They won 59-0. 6.5-mile trip down the street. A night game at 8 p.m. They played McAllister College and won 47-14, the first doubleheader in modern college football history. Congrats.